So Pentecost came. The powerful rushing wind, the burning fire, the mysterious, unusual talking and hearing. Now what? Jesus' followers had been laying low, flying under the radar, probably huddled together, hiding for over 40 days now, leaning on each other, just trying to get through, absorb everything that had happened over these 3 years, making some sense of it all if that was even possible. Then comes this bizarre Pentecostal experience. What's next? Well, Peter stood up, kind of got the power of that mighty wind that had blown through, and preached a pretty good sermon as he let the power of God's Spirit begin to move in his life in new, unfamiliar, exciting ways. And then other people began to get excited too. Remember, this is Peter, the one who proclaimed allegiance to Jesus with bold bravado and then swore he never knew Jesus, slinked away into the night shadows, kind of staying in the shadows for a few weeks now. But as the Spirit started to move in new ways in his life, Peter began to find his voice. Others began to listen, sensing a transforming power that they wanted in their own lives. And soon they were asking, how can we have what you have found? They wanted to find out for themselves how this transforming divine love changes everything, so that you find yourself doing things you never imagined and discovering you're really good at it. And the brand new church began to grow and grow and grow and grow. Over the months that I have been at this church, I frequently ask members, what are your hopes and dreams for Fort Street? I've done this at session meetings on numerous occasions, and at those coffee conversations we had last year to get acquainted, and informal one-on-one chats. And I've been told many things, but one consistent theme that I've heard is we want, or even we need, more members at Fort Street. What if, after a Sunday morning worship service here at Fort Street, just like Acts tells us on that day of Pentecost, as the Holy Spirit moved powerfully among those who had followed Jesus, what if, just like Acts reports, 3,000 people got really excited about joining this church one Sunday morning and asked, would you just tell us what we need to do to be a member here? We want to be a part of this community where God is doing amazing things. How many of you would like it if that would happen? Hands? Okay. And what if after that, every day, more and more people wanted to join Fort Street Presbyterian Church because what is happening here is so compellingly life-changing, transforming people to the core of their being that they want to be part of this powerful spiritual action. How many of you would like that? Hands? All right. Now, brace yourself. I am going to use a bad word here. At least a bad word among progressive Presbyterians. It's evangelism. Can you say that with me? Evangelism. Okay, one more time. Evangelism. I pretty much hate that word. And I suspect that might make some of you cringe just a little bit too, because over the years, so many things have happened in the name of evangelism that in my personal and professional opinion are unethical, immoral, unjust, and just plain abusively wrong. But what if we understood evangelism as recognizing how divine love is moving in our own lives, and then finding our voices to begin sharing with others what is happening in our lives in genuine, respectful ways that other people, even those who don't know a thing about the church, can really understand? And what if we understood evangelism as more than just talk, but as sharing divine love here at Fort Street and beyond our doors in the ways we live each and every day. I wonder if we might discover Pentecostal power in our midst. And suppose we further understood evangelism as community building with the goal of ensuring the positive quality of life for all people, a quality of life that includes the whole person, physical and emotional, spiritual and economic, educational and cultural, interpersonal and political. With this holistic view of each child of God, heart, mind, body, and spirit, how would we build this community of faith, living together day in and day out, seeking the well-being of each one in our community? With this holistic view of each child of God, heart, mind, body, and spirit, how would we build this community of faith by reaching out to others, inviting them in to join us here at Fort Street?